we're going to test out my GPU in this raw perform. I got a 4080 Super i7 147K CPU, and we're going to test out the GPU in the most dense area of Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. No frame generation, everything on max settings. I have a 1440p ultra wide LG OLED monitor. Um, we're going to test out the GPU in its raw form, no frame generation, everything on max settings is possible, and we're going to see how this GPU performs in the most populated, heaviest areas. Now, I remember back when Microsoft Flight 2020 came out, and I couldn't remember the type of GPU I had at the time. I think maybe it was a laptop I had. I don't think I had an actual gaming desktop, but it could not run Microsoft Flight 2020 at all. It might have been a desktop because it couldn't do nothing. I mean, the game will freeze. I mean, it couldn't do jack crap with the type of equipment I had at the time. But we're going to test it out in its raw perform, okay? Because if you're maybe looking for a new GPU and you're thinking, okay, well, what GPU should I get? I don't really want to blow money on a 4090 or a 5080 or whatever. What GPU is moderate in pricing and what I can actually get a good performance out of. And I'm going to put it to the test on my 4080 Super. Okay, so let's get into it. So, I'm going to free flight. And do not want to go there. So let's figure out what is good. What is a good, heavy. New York. New York is one of them. Let's do New York. New York is pretty heavy. New Jersey. New Jersey, New York, Albany, uh, Florida, New York, JFK. All right, so yeah, and we're flying the Tomcat 414A. That's a fast plane, guys. So we're gonna leave out of where I said JFK Airport. Yeah, and we're gonna test this thing. I already got the FPS counter up. I already got all of that up right now. Uh, GPU right now is at in the 50s, 60s. CPU running at 31, 37%. Now it's in the 40, 46%. It's going to be bouncing up and down. FPS right now is at 97, 102. And we're going to go into the settings and make sure everything is on ultra, make sure everything's max settings. We're going to make sure there's no frame generation at all. Okay, I don't want no frame generation. I want it plain and simple, raw. Damn, that thing said we're running at 8 GPU. God dang. That can't be right. Okay. Hold on. Ready to fly. All right. All right. So we got anti-aliasing. We're going to turn anti-aliasing off. We have 1440p. Frame generation. I want frame generation none whatsoever. Okay. We're going to make sure everything is on ultra. Yeah, everything is on ultra max settings. Okay, great. So let's go back and save, and let's go to resume, and let's see how this thing does in raw performance. I mean, right now, man, that Hellcat. I mean, that Hellcat. I said a car. That that plane, man, that plane is beast, dude. Now, I can't even wait to run this in VR. I'm gonna do this in VR later on, but oh man, this plane, dude, this plane is a beast. Look at all the buttons. Like, I don't know what half of these buttons do. What do this? What do that part do? That's the eject lever. Damn, I can eject myself out of here if it gets bad. All right, so let's go ahead, rev it up. Right right now we're at 32. New York is a very high area. A lot of buildings. All right, so let's get our flaps up. Let's get our flaps. I love how the wing, like, it goes into itself as the faster this thing goes, man. I love this plane. I'm gonna start playing more Microsoft Flight Simulator games. Man, I haven't played this game in a minute. All right, so now we're getting into the heavy area. So right now, our FPS is at 28, 29. Of course, if we go higher, if we actually fly higher, the FPS is gonna go up. But let's see how this thing. Raw performance. No, no frame generation at all. Look at the wing. Look how the wing just go into itself, guys. Oh man, this is so freaking cool. And you may say to yourself, okay, well, I'm looking for a good GPU. What GPU should I get? Just the GPU is holding its own. I'm recording, and the GPU is holding its own right now, guys. And we're at 33, 30, 32 FPS right now. The GPU is using 80, bumping up now, 80, 85. CPU is not even worried about it. CPU is at 35%. Man, this plane is so stupid fast. Let's turn it around. I'll think about buying what you call that, the flight controls. But man, we're still at 34 FPS. We're still at 34 FPS. We're still at 33. Now some people are gonna be like, oh, I can't play this game at 33 FPS. Guys, if you never would have known this thing was up here, you probably wouldn't know. Seriously. I mean, just look at that, guys. Man, this thing is pushing. There's a Statue of Liberty right there. This thing is pushing. GPU raw performance. Ooh, this thing is pushing. Make sure. Actually hear me, but man, this thing is pushing. Come on, guys. Come on. I don't care what nobody say. Let's turn her around. Yes, I do. I might need that flight thing. But I never played a flight game with the flight stick. So I would actually like to see how that goes. Come on, guys, and we're still at 34 FPS. Now, of course, we can cut on frame generation. It'll jump it up to 100. But now I want to test this out in its main form. Look at that. We're low as possible. Try not to crash. Look at that. And if it's still at 32. All these buildings, guys, we're still at 32 FPS. We're still at 33 FPS right now. It's like we're stuck. Oh, okay. Man, this plane's a beast. Did anybody tell you that the 4080 Super is not a good buy? In my opinion, it's a best buy. No pun intended. No Best Buy store. Is this thing on? Okay, anyway. Yeah, so man, this thing is a beast. And of course, if you go higher and higher, the GPU will, the FPS will go up. But wow, I'm impressed. Now, of course, if we cut on frame generation, those who keep screaming about frame generation, frame generation. Let's go ahead and let's go to frame generation, and let's actually cut her on to FSR3. And now let's see what frames we get. Okay, so 65, 67. Now we cut her on to uh, DLSS. Ah, okay, 46, 64. Come on, guys. Man, this game is still beautiful, man. This game is still good. I know they got updates now where you can download stuff and whatever, but man, wow, that playing